All right, good morning, folks. It is Saturday morning, October the 21st. It's, I think, about 5 or 6 days from my first video, and I did not shoot a lot of the things we were doing in between this time because just to get on this camera it's sort of distracting and takes extra time. Anyway, I'm gonna walk down here to this pond that I mentioned in the first video. Now I put the camera on, it's not so wide, but anyway, and it's a breezy day too. But we're gonna walk down to this pond very quickly. This is the pond on Ronald and Linda's property. And I'll also mention that yesterday we released Shelly back into the wild, and in hindsight it would have been maybe good to release her down here because I did not like the way she acted when she got in that in the larger pond. She kind of looked back at me like, what you doing? I don't know if it was because of the temperature of the water or what, but I wanted her to just take off and you know, just take off into the water. And there was some other turtles around, but she was kind of far away from them. Anyway, like I said, this is the pond, and I don't see, where are my glasses? Oh, they're on my face. Anyway, there's some I don't see any fish right now, but last time we came down there we did see, oh, I see them. I see them, but because of the reflection in the water, you can't see them. But it would have been, I would have really liked for Shelly to be released into some water like this. This is a lot clearer. But anyway, we're going to head on into the pole building and update you on what we've done. Thanks for joining us this morning. Somebody got a birthday, but I'm not going to put her on blast because I don't know who might see this video. So, again, that's the Locke house, and we already told you about the she shed. I got it. It's kind of hard to pronounce that thing. Anyway, it's a lot of work to do in there, and it would just be good if he got a team of people and just kind of managed it, and that way he could get this project over and it wouldn't linger on. These projects that linger on can kind of wear you down over time. All right, into the she shed. The pole building, sorry. Okay, in the first video we talked about this staircase that we were going to do. So what you see around here are the treads. We are preparing some treads. We've cut some treads and we've stained them. The stain did not come out exactly as I wanted to. There's several, there are different ways you can do it. So this was a stain and polyurethane combination. And I don't really like the way it did it. I wanted to retain some of the grain in the wood. And so what I'm gonna have to do now is extra work, and that's sand it a little bit, and then I might put a satin finish over, something with not too much shine. I don't want, almost tripped over something. I just don't want it shining a lot. And I want to maintain as much grain as possible. Anyway, so here's the posts. We got 2 posts mounted. One of them we tried to stain to see how that looked, and the other one is it's not stained yet, but more importantly, they are secure, and I am glad of that. They are real secure. This one has 3 6-inch bolts, 1, 2, and 3, going into this wood, and this thing is very, very stable. Before we go upstairs, just want you to know, I think we can get it in the shot. Let me see. Yeah, pretty much. This wall over here, we painted the wall. This is the second time we painted. The first color was brown, and we didn't like that brown. So Linda went out and I think yesterday we got a different color and she wanted to try gray. And this gray, I don't know if you can tell in the video, is kind of on the cool side, which I think it's okay, but she wanted something a little warmer. This complements that. They work together, but the overall tile is warm, and so I thought a warmer gray. So anyway, she's gone out to get another sample. This time she's going to buy a small sample, and we just gonna paint a small area and see if that's cool before we do a whole wall. Cause that whole wall stuff ain't working for me. So anyway, that's how that's coming along. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. So we're gonna go upstairs, and what I might allow you to watch me do is when I put this third post, mount this third post. Oh yeah, it's kind of junky up here. This third post, which was I thought going to be the most challenging one to figure out where we could how we could support it, but figured out if, because this is a it's like a floor joist running this way, and I just found out through drilling 2 inspection holes that they doubled them up. So combination, they're 3 inches, and so I have to go over at least 3 inches where it's hollow down there. So I can cut this section out. This is the size of the post. Cut this section out, drop that post down there about maybe 8 inches or something, and then put 2 of those 6-inch screws in there, and that should hold that thing firm and snug. That's what you want that post to be, firm, so that if it needs to hold back somebody that kind of lost their balance, it will do that. Okay, so that's what's going on up here. And the time-consuming thing is, it has been time-consuming, is doing these wall repairs, finishing up the drywall and now sanding it. So what I have to do today, and like daylight coming in and me want to go home, but what I'm gonna try to do today is sand all of this, prime it, and might paint it. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but again, it was an ambitious kind of goal, but I was shooting for that. We did paint the bathroom. Linda decided she wants the whole bathroom painted that beige color, so we're gonna paint the ceiling that color as well. I thought maybe because it's such a small bathroom, maybe that white would kind of help with the size, but we're gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing beige. Do that, and put the mirror back up, put the light back up, and get all that junk out the tub, clear the floor off, and finish grouting. That's the other thing. So I think that should do it for us today before we sign off.